Disclaimer: this is an imaginary story. Please don't relate it with any idol or any other person. It's nothing related to anyone's life. It's pure work of fiction. Any resemblance to actual persons, living or dead, or actual events is purely coincidental. Whatever pics are shown in this story, they all have been taken from Google and Pinterest. The credit for them goes to their real owner. Storyline and voice are mine, so please don't copy that. A ruthless and cruel mafia king in front of whom whole world bowed, now sitting on his knees and trying to feed ice cream to his little princess because she was angry and crying. Yoongi, my little princess, now why are you crying? See, Dada brought two ice creams for Dada's princess. Minnie, Mama said Mimi can't eat ice cream and she scolded Mimi for having swing too. Mimi saw a dream that Mimi will swing, but Mama scolded Mimi. Mama is so bad, Mimi won't eat anything. Yoongi, Mama said this. Mama is really so cruel. Why did you say this to Mama? Mimi should come to Dada. Dada will fulfill Dada's princess all the wishes. Place the ice cream cone in front of her lips and she licked it while crying and complaining. Mimi wants to see Dada, but Dada was already left for Dada's work. Yoongi, then sweetheart, you have to call Dada. You remember Dada's number, right? Mimi again licked the ice cream. Mimi dialed Dada's number, but Mama snatched the phone from Mimi's hand. Mama said Mimi always disturbed Dada and wanted Dada's money. Is it true, Dada? Yoongi, absolutely not, princess. My princess never disturbed me. Dada earned for Mimi and Mama. Mimi, right now, Mimi said the same to Mama, but Mama scolded poor Mimi. Grabbed Yoongi's finger by her full hand. Come with Mimi and scold your husband. Mimi wants Mimi's own husband. Dada's husband always scolds Mimi. Yoongi, let it be, Mimi. Mimi looked at him. Wait, is Dada also scared from Mama? Yoongi, no, Dada isn't scared of Mama. Dada loves Mama so much. We shouldn't waste time to talk with Mama. Mama will never listen to us. Mimi, cute sad pout. Then Mimi swing cancel. Yoongi, no, not at all. Can it ever happen that my princess asked me for something and I didn't give it to her? Mimi shook her head vigorously. No, Dada always fulfilled Mimi's all the wishes. Yoongi, then Dada will fulfill Mimi's this wish too. Gave ice cream cone to her. Mimi should sit here and enjoy her ice cream. Dada will do something to fulfill Dada's princess wish. Yoongi removed his coat and folded his sleeves till his forearms. He went inside the garage and brought rope, hammer, saw, iron nails and other necessary stuffs for the swing and chose the perfect tree for hanging the swing. He was sitting on the ground and cutting and shaping the plank for swing. His nerves popped out. Veins were visible. Sweat drops were dropping. Mimi was sharing her ice cream with her Dada and wiping his sweats from her handkerchief. A man was standing in the balcony and watching them from there. Jimin smiled. By looking at them, who could see that they aren't real father and daughter? I can't believe in just 1 year our life changed from hell to heaven. 1 year ago, we were so broken and fighting from the world for our survival, and now we are living like a happy family. When Yoongi came and asked me to be Mimi's dada, it was so shocking. Usually, people were calling her an unlucky woman and don't want her shadow in their lives. And here, Yoongi made her his life. He even gave her his surname. He treated her like his princess, his little world. In this time's selfish era, I found my true love. It's just a miracle. Yoongi turned our life in fairy tale. I wish this love continue after our first child's birth too. Mimi was Jimin's daughter from his first husband. When Jimin was in college, his parents married him a man. It was arranged marriage. Jimin's ex-husband never loved him, never cared about him. He always ran behind money. The day Minnie was born, his husband died in car accident. His in-laws threw him out of the house by calling his daughter an unlucky woman. Jimin's parents also didn't accept him. Jimin was working in a small bakery and raised Mimi alone for 4 years. He was completely broken. Reality hit him this hard that he forgot to smile. He didn't believe in love. He was living just for his daughter. One day, Mimi met with Yoongi, who was ruthless mafia king and never smiled. Mimi's cuteness melted his iceberg. He was happy with Mimi. Suddenly, one day, he asked Jimin for marriage. Jimin told him all the truth, but he broke all the stereotype and married Jimin. In starting, it was just for Mimi, but when they fell in love, they themselves didn't realize. And how. And now, after 1 year of marriage, they are going to welcome their first child together, the sign of their love. Mimi was so happy to hear this. She was now 5 and eager to welcome his brother or sister. Yoongi's love for Mimi didn't decrease. He still loved Mimi and more than before. But Jimin always worried for future. He had one fear, that what if after getting his own child, Yoongi's love for Mimi decreased then? Well, he had full trust on Yoongi, but his heart was still afraid to lose her daughter's smile. He married for her and didn't want her would ever deal unwanted like before. Here, Jimin was busy in his thoughts and fear, and there Yoongi made a beautiful swing and swinging with her princess. A cruel and merciless mafia king was laughing wholeheartedly with his little world. It's hard to believe, but that's the magic of love. Time skipped after few days. Now, Min family was completed with the arrival of new member, Cookie, Yoonmin's son and Mimi's little baby brother. Everyone was so happy. They named him Jhope and nicknamed Cookie. Cookie was few days old and today they brought him at home. Cookie was in Yoongi's arm and Mimi was sitting beside them and looking at Cookie. Cute tiny fingers. Jimin came there with Mimi's old clothes. Mimi, Dada, when will Cookie call Mimi? No, na. He came here a long time, but still Didn't she anything? Is she angry from Mimi? Asked innocently. Yoongi smiled. No, Mimi. Cookie is so small now. He can't speak now. Mimi, cute and sad pout. Then when will Cookie call Mimi Nuna? Yoongi, maybe in 13 to 15 months. Mimi, dramatically. Ah, Mimi has to wait this long. Jimin, while folding Mimi's old clothes. You will never know when this time will pass. Mimi looked at Jimin. Mama, these are Mimi's clothes. Why is Mama folding it? Jimin, because now Cookie will wear his Nuna's clothes. Mimi, Mimi's baby brother won't wear old clothes. Mimi will buy so many cute clothes for Cookie. Jimin gently pinched her nose. New babies don't wear new clothes. Mimi, but we? Jimin, because their skins are sensitive. New clothes can tear their skin, and by wearing old clothes of their siblings, they will get their siblings' warmth and love. Yoongi, and they will learn sharing since their birth. Isn't it great? Mimi nodded her head vigorously. Yes, Dada, can Mimi hold Cookie on Mimi's lap, please? Jimin, no, you are still so young to hold baby. Let Cookie becomes few months old, then Mimi can carry Cookie. Mimi, Mama, please. Yoongi, of course my princess can. Jimin, certainly. Yoongi, no need to fulfill her all the wishes. Cookie is so small. Yoongi, chill Jimin, I'm here. Mimi will handle her baby brother. After all, she will be his second mama. Look at Mimi. Mimi, come sweetheart, sit here while folding your legs. Mimi sat and spreading her arms. Give Mimi Cookie. Yoongi carefully placed Cookie on Mimi's lap. Here is Mimi's Cookie. Mimi carefully wrapped her hand around Cookie's hand and by other hand touched his cute nose. Cookie, you are on your Nuna's lap. Nuna promise. Nuna will never let Cookie cry. Nuna will always love Cookie so much. Placed feather kiss on Cookie's forehead just like she was taught by Yoongi. Time skipped after few days. Few days happily passed. Cookie was growing well. Mimi was taking good care of him. She quietly observed Jimin and Yoongi and tried to follow them. She always told Cookie what happened in school and what she did whole day. She sometimes fed Cookie his milk too, and whenever he cried, cutely danced and sung lullaby too. Cookie was now few weeks old, so he started recognizing everyone's face and voice. Everything was going well. Yoongi had to go on some important mission. Yoongi's mom visited them, and now here's hurtful things started happening. She was so happy and accepted Jimin too, but not Mimi. Not because she was others' child, because she saw Mimi as a curse. Yoongi wasn't here. Mimi was sad, but after seeing Cookie's smile, she again started smiling. Mrs. Min, Jimin, you are looking so pale. What happened? Jimin, don't know, Mom. I feel like I will pass out at any time. Mrs. Min touched his forehead. You have fever too. Just wait, let me change, then I will take you to hospital. Jimin, Cookie is here alone and Mimi will be back from her school at any time. We can't go and we can't took Cookie at hospital as he is so small. Mrs. Min, That's true. Wait, let me call Jin. He will take you to hospital. I will stay at home. Jimin, are you sure, Mom? You will take care of Cookie and Mimi? Mrs. Min, Jimin, I raised Cookie. Don't forget, I gave Mimi her lunch. Jimin, thank you, Mom. I will be back soon. Jimin went to hospital with Jin, Yoongi's right-hand man, John's husband. They were like family. Mimi came back from school and couldn't find Jimin anywhere. Mrs. Min told her that he went to hospital. She gave Mimi her lunch but restricted her to meet Cookie. She never let Mimi to go closer to Cookie because she of her stereotypes thought Mimi was doing her homework while sitting on the living room. Mrs. Min was busy on call. She was talking while walking in backyard. Suddenly Mimi heard Cookie's crying voice. Mimi dropped her pencil. Oh no, Cookie's crying. Cookie must be hungry. Mama hasn't come back. Granny shouted too. Mimi should feed Cookie. Went to kitchen and found Cookie's milk bottle which Mrs. Min already prepared for him. Here is Cookie's milk bottle. Cookie, don't cry. Nuna is coming. She first quietly tiptoed to main door and checked Mrs. Min was still busy on the call. Then happily ran to Yoonmin's room where Cookie was crying his lungs out. She was running like bullet train speed but stopped at the door because Mrs. Min put the big lock to prevent Mimi to meet Cookie. Mimi touched the lock. This much big lock? Granny locked Mimi's Cookie in room. What does Granny think? If Granny locked Cookie in room, then Mimi can't meet Cookie. Flipped her long hair. Mimi's Dada's princess. There is nothing which Mimi can't do. Cookie, just wait for few minutes. Nuna is coming. She found window was open. She brought a small stool and climbed on it. Stool fell, but she clenched on the window frame and looked at Cookie, who was crying badly. She jumped down from the window and ran to Cookie, who was laying on the center of the bed, surrounded by so many pillows and pulses. She placed the milk bottle on the side table and sanitized her hands and arms properly from sanitizer bottle, just like doctor taught her before. Touching Cookie, she climbed on the bed and sat on the middle of while folding her legs and carefully picked Cookie on her lap. She was dotted by Yoongi. She dropped few drops of milk on her back of the palm to check temperature. Just like Jimin, then slowly put bottle in Cookie's mouth. Cookie was so hungry, he started drinking the milk. Mimi, while looking at him, I go, Cookie is so hungry. Nuna is here. Mama isn't feeling well, so she went to hospital with Jimmy. But till now, he should come back. Maybe he's stuck in traffic. Cookie, you know here is so much traffic. But Cookie shouldn't worry. Mimi will take Cookie to Mimi's school by Mimi's bicycle. Dada said Dada will bring Mimi a cute bicycle with basket. Cookie will sit on bicycle and Mimi will take Cookie to everywhere. What happened? Why isn't Mimi Cookie touching Mimi's finger? Is Cookie mad that Mimi didn't come to meet Cookie after coming from school and didn't tell Cookie what happened in school? See, it wasn't Mimi's fault. Mimi wanted to come to see Cookie, but Granny didn't let Mimi to come. You know, Granny put a big lock on the door so that Mimi couldn't meet Cookie. But Mimi's dada's brave princess na. She jumped down here from the window. Now Cookie should sleep. Mimi will sing lullaby for Cookie just like Mama. Mimi's voice isn't sweet like Mama, so don't laugh. Well, Cookie can laugh. Cookie is Mimi's baby brother na. She was happily singing lullaby while patting Cookie's chest. Cookie's eyes started having. He started drifting in his dreamland, but suddenly started flinched hard and started crying after hearing a loud sound. Mrs. Min came there and snatched Cookie from her arm and slapped her. Mrs. Min, mad, haven't I told you to not come closer to Cookie? Then why did you come here? Said by holding her arm. Mimi, while crying, Cookie was crying, hungry. Mrs. Min, then can't you inform me what the need to bring your unlucky shadow on my grandson? Do you want to eat my grandson like you ate your father? Mimi didn't eat anyone. Mrs. Min, what you didn't eat? You are an unlucky woman. You ate your father when you were born. Whatever you will go, bad luck follow you. Because of your bad luck, Jimin is ill. You are nothing, just a curse. Now your eyes on my grandson. She was yelling at her and cursing her without realizing how bad and deep scars her words would leave on her pure soul. Cookie was crying hard and wiggling on her hold like he was protecting her Nuna. Time skipped sometimes. Cookie returned from his mission. He was so tired as hell. He just wanted to meet his husband and children so bad. He was about to enter in the house but saw a little shadow. He checked and found Mimi was sitting there alone. She wasn't crying, she was just silent. Yoongi placed his hand on her shoulder. Mimi, sweetheart, what happened? What are you doing here? Does Mama again scold Mimi? It's alright, Dada is now here. Dada will fulfill Dada's princess all the wishes. Cupped her face and turned to himself, but shocked to see fingerprints. What's this? Who slapped you? Did Jimin slap you? Said with burning eyes. Mimi flinched hard and shifted. Don't come closer to Mimi. Mimi will eat you. To Mimi's bad luck. Mimi will eat Cookie like Mimi ate Mimi's dad father. Yoongi's body turned numb. Thousands of bullets pierced his soul. Mimi's each words were stabbing dagger in her heart. His heart. No, his daughter wasn't a bad luck. He couldn't see his princess. This condition. Yoongi hugged her tightly. Mimi, baby, nothing is like this. Mimi isn't bad luck. Mimi is Dada's brave princess. Please don't say this. Who said you this? It's totally lie. Please don't take it on your heart. Mama, Dada and Cookie loves you. Mimi clenched Yoongi's shirt and started crying loudly. Dada! Yoongi, yes, Dada is here. Tell Dada what happened. Who dared to hurt Dada's princess? Mimi, Granny said Mimi will eat Cookie. Told him everything. Mimi isn't lying, Dada. Cookie was hungry and crying. That's why Mimi went to Cookie for feeding Mimi's milk. Mimi didn't want to harm me, Cookie. Yoongi, I know, baby. Wiped her tears by his thumb. Don't cry. Dada is here. Dada will fix everything. Mom, you didn't do good. You crossed all the limits. Yoongi won't stay silent. Yoongi grabbed Mimi's hand and angrily went inside the house and started shouting. Mimi got scared and hid behind Yoongi. Mrs. Min, Yoongi, how are you, son? And don't shout. Cookie just slept. Yoongi snatched Cookie from her hand and placed him on the couch and covered him by cushions. Yoongi, what's this behavior, Yoongi looked at her. I'm protecting my son. What did you say to my daughter? How dare you to slap her? Mrs. Min looked at Mimi. Oh, so she provoked you against me. Yoongi, are you out of your mind? She's just a 5-year-old girl. She doesn't even know the meaning of provoke. Mrs. Min, don't shout, Yoongi. I can shout too. Don't forget I'm your mom. Yoongi, and this little girl is my daughter. Mrs. Min, she isn't your daughter. She's just an unlucky old man. Cookie is your son. You should throw her outside as soon as possible. Yoongi, don't you dare to say a single word against my daughter. If you had slapped me, I wouldn't say a single word. You are my mom. You cancel, but you slapped my daughter and I will never tolerate this. She isn't an unlucky man. She is my pride. She is my daughter, my first child. Cookie is my second child. Nobody can disrespect my daughter, not even my mom too. Problem isn't in her presence. Problem is in your cheap stereotype thoughts who blamed an innocent child for the bad things. You come here, give Cookie your blessing. I'm really grateful for it, but if you can't respect my daughter, then you can't stay in my house. Next time you come here, only if you are ready to accept my daughter and give her love. Showed her door. There is the door. Please leave. Mrs. Min didn't say a single word and went to her room, packed her bags and left. She didn't meet to anyone. Jimin was standing at the door frame and watching everything while holding his medical report. Once Mrs. Min left, she came inside and picked Cookie in his arms, who was crying loudly by hearing shouting. Jimin, Yoongi, thank you. Yoongi looked at him. Why are you saying thank you to me? I stood up for my daughter and always be. Mimi is a first child. If anyone can't respect her, he or she doesn't have any right to stay in our house. We have 2 children. Nobody can differentiate in between them. He picked Mimi in his arms and she buried her tiny face in Yoongi's shoulder. Yoongi hugged Jimin, who was carrying Cookie. Time skipped at midnight. Mimi was fine, but she wasn't going closer to Cookie. Mrs. Min's word stuck in her innocent heart. It was midnight. She was sleeping in her room and woke up by hearing loud crying voice. She saw Cookie was crying and Yoonmin weren't there. She went to find them. She looked them everywhere but couldn't find them anywhere. She couldn't see Cookie is crying, so she sanitized her hands and put Cookie on her lap and fed him his milk from milk bottle. After checking the temperature, she was singing lullaby for Cookie. Cookie was looking at her and smiling. He pulled her hair too. Yoonmin were watching them by standing at the door frame. Jimin went to them. Wow, Mimi fed Cookie his milk. Mimi looked at him. Mimi didn't want to do this, but Cookie was crying. Mimi went to search Mama and Dada too. About to put Cookie on the bed, but Cookie pulled her hair tightly. Yoongi sat on the bed. Mimi, see, Cookie doesn't want her Nuna. Leave him. He wants to play with her Nuna. She loves her Nuna so much. He knew his Nuna never harm him. Don't pay attention on mom's word. Elder sister is like a second mom. How can a mom hurt her child? Jimin, Dada is right. If Mimi goes, then Cookie will cry. Do you want it? Mimi shook her head vigorously. No, Mimi will never leave Cookie. Mimi loves Cookie so much and always protect him. Grabbed Cookie's tiny finger. Mimi, promise. Yoonmin patted her head. We know that. Cookie laughed loudly. Children don't need perfect parents, they need love and assurance that makes them feel safe. Every child deserves to be loved not just by the shadow of the past. One kind heart can heal years of pain, and one cruel word can scar a soul. It takes strength to be a parent, but even greater strength to choose a child who wasn't born from you but belongs to you. The world may label someone as a curse, but love can turn them into a blessing. The end. Author's note. That's it for today. I hope you all liked it. It was a requested story for one shot. I hope I didn't disappoint you. Every child deserves a normal life and a healthy environment to grow. It's very common to call a child or a person an unlucky man just because bad thing happened on their arrival. It isn't their fault. How do they become the reason of something which they don't even know? Blaming innocents and label them as an unlucky woman and calling them a curse isn't only a sin, it snares those people's right of living happily. If you can't become the reason of someone's smile, then at least don't become the reason of their cry. I hope you all enjoyed it. We will meet soon with new story. Till then, take care of yourself. Love you all. If you like this story, then please do like, subscribe, share and comment. I assure you that you will never gonna regret on your decision. Thanks for watching.